Good evening, my name is Brightops, and welcome back to Darkest Dungeon and the Dewpoint Isle Estate. Now, as I'm sure many of you remember, last time we actually went and killed ourselves a necromancer. And as a result of that, Reynold and Cyclone are currently in the Abbey, just either meditating or praying to God. Miss Lana and Ritzbuns has gone to get drunk, and Corin Brand has decided to join them for... Actually, wait. No, Karen and Ritzbuns have gone to the brothel. Miss Lana went to get drunk. And so we shall be going into a new week. Now, we happen to be fairly low on a couple of things when it comes to the crests or portraits, busts, deeds, whatever. And I've been debating just where we should be making our foray this time around to try and see what we can do about that. And the truth is, there isn't really a whole lot available to us that these areas are providing. So, we're going to be going to something a bit different. We're going to be visiting the Farmstead for the first time. This is a bit different than the other areas, and I'll show you why when we get started. Well, one of the main starters being, of course, that you don't actually need torches for this one. But we will purchase a couple of items. We'll be bringing an item we don't usually bring. I have no idea how to pronounce this, but it's useful for dealing with things such as horror. But wait, before we begin, I just feel a need to check. Yep, this is acceptable. We'll work with this. We can work with this just fine. Let us go.
Blight had struck the harvest again that year, and the miller was desperate. He came to me, hat clutched tightly in filthy fingers, stinking of sweat and manure. Seated comfortably in my observatory, surrounded by telescopes and other delicate apparatus, I recognized his misfortune as an opportunity, and I agreed to lend him my expertise.
That. I'm not completely sure what just popped up there, but... Well, for starters, one of the differences of the Farmstead is we don't have a torch in this case. What we do have is the Farmstead's miasma, which gives us the effects of we are less effective at healing, and we gain stress a bit easier. But yes, and we've got a barrier, so let's go visit the farm, shall we? Now, the farmstead is unique in that we're not, at least in this case, because we're not doing a dungeon per se. This is a killing field. We have to kill so many enemies before we are done here. Our farmhands here are human husks with our scarecrow, who is sadly stealthed. We cannot actually harm it, at least not yet. But
a decisive pummeling.
But at least not till it attacks.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Okay, so he's gonna be stealth for another turn, so we can't strike at him. Which is annoying, but cannot be helped.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
See, there was something else. It's been a while since I've done the Farmstead, but I can remember there was something else that we definitely needed to be aware of. Okay, I guess it hasn't appeared just yet. Which is good for the time being. Uh-oh. The horse has made himself invisible. That is not a good sign. However, it seems that even invisibility does not stop AoE effects. Which is good. That's helpful. Damn, you're a dodgy little bastard. Let's see. Well, thankfully, we should have... Yep, one dead.
Give them no quarter.
He'll be dead soon as well. Ooh, that wasn't pretty. However...
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Ah, that's what we were looking for. This thing needs to die. This thing needs to die quickly. Because bad things happen if you don't kill this thing. Unfortunately, because of the stupid horse, we can't... Because of that stupid horse, we can't exactly... Most of us can't really hit it, but thankfully it will drop dead at the start of its turn.
A death by inches.
Alright. The war rages on.
A victory. Perhaps the turning point.
Now you'll see there's a meter up here. That's basically just saying how many more of the things we need to kill. So we are making progress. In hindsight, I should have brought more anti-venoms, but...
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yeah, it happens. Oh! Blast! I forgot that the Plague Doctor's healing thing deals with Blight. I am an idiot. I am a complete and utter idiot. Thankfully, we also have because of the way our party is set up, these three are actually fairly interchangeable as far as their positions go. Simply because, well, they can... basically, they can do their job from whatever position they're in. Let's see how many more... Let's see, we'll do a thing just to get rid of that blight, because... why not? There's no harm... well, there is harm in leaving it be.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken. Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Ah, yes, the seeds of madness. Thankfully, it's in a better position now to be struck at.
Another abomination, cleansed from our lands.
And thankfully, it's dead and gone. Ah, we have a new contender, it seems. The Foreman. Let's see, you've given him respite, and you've buffed him. Not good. That is not great. Because respite effectively just means if we attack this little bastard, he's gonna strike back. He won't do full damage, as... yeah, it will be at a debuff, but it's still not pleasant. Ooh. Yeah, our foreman here needs to die. His buffs are fairly irritating.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Whew. Not gonna lie, we got kind of lucky there.
Patched up. If only to bleed again.
Oh, come on! Will you stop targeting
From
him?
becoming unwound.
Stop targeting Sirius. He's got enough problems as it is.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
Okay, we're just gonna go all werewolf on us because we need to kill some things. He will die next turn. He's gonna die on his turn, but this thing needs to go now.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ah yes, part of the Flagellant's charm is that he can take status effects onto himself. So he's probably just removed bleeds from Sirius.
Destroy them all.
Okay, how bad's the damage? Well, there's one down. We're gonna have to move him forward, but that's fairly easily done. Might as well get rid of those effects. I forgot to remove horror from him. Whoopsie-daisy. I also should have moved him forward a bit more. Oh well. Okay, we've got our first resolve. Masochistic.
Those who
An
covet
affliction.
injury find it in no short supply.
Actually, might as well get rid of that horror effect. Just so that... Okay. Alright, we've moved him forward just so that we have the benefit of not having to worry about... He can now properly attack people, which is great.
Begone, fiend!
Ah yes, one of the interesting things about the Bounty Hunter, because I'm sure I've mentioned this before, that certain classes have natural benefits against, natural defenses against certain enemies. Such as the Crusader has benefits against the unholy, while the Occultist has it against things such as the Eldritch. Well, in the case of the Bounty Hunter, he gets a bonus to doing things against humanoid enemies.
And now the true test. Hold fast.
Alright,
or
Sirius.
expire.
Sirius has gone stalwart. Good. That will be helpful here. Incredibly helpful, actually. I should have healed that. I am an idiot.
Impressive.
Let's see.
Another one falls.
Damn. Well, on the plus side, it's gonna die before it can attack us again, so... As it turns out, we managed to get him off death's door before it got to that. Alright, werewolf time. He's become irrational.
Reeling,
Not great.
gasping, taken over the edge into madness. The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, let's try this. Oh.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Such a terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
Alright. Okay, we've now moved into a position where we can actually do something. God damn it, Matthew.
Precision and power.
Still, we're making good progress. We're not quite done, but if nothing else, at least we're most of the way there.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh, thank God. Whew! Let's fix both. I have to admit, bringing the doctor with us was a good idea at this point. But yes. Well, the plough horse will be dead, so it will be out of the way. Damn, was hoping to kill him.
Their cursed champion falls.
Alright. Damn, you're a dodge. He's just dodging blow after blow. It's annoying. Unfortunately, our doctor cannot cure horror. Nothing really can, which is a shame, but it happens. Alright. Okay. I think we might be, if this isn't the last push, we're going to be very close to it. We don't need him to have blight.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. No, 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 no.
Another life
Damn
wasted
it!
in the pursuit of glory and gold.
Rapturous. Damn it, we lost Sirius. We didn't. That's the last thing we needed right now.
A singular strike.
Let's see, how many more of these bastards do we need to kill? Not too many. Hopefully. Well, in this case, one down. Scarecrow is dead as well. Yeah, I think we're done. We are done here.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I'm disappointed that we lost serious armor, but deaths happen. "20 kills. Alright, let's see what we got. Sweet Treat believes they are possessed by demons, which is an interesting thing to have. Matthew has become tone deaf and is now a backtracker, which means they will take no stress penalty from walking backwards. And he will receive less healing from the bard. And Sinister 7 has become a gambler. Ooh, that's not good.
A fresh irritant to some. A sanguine memory to me.
Yep, and this event will keep going until we crack open the... until we can crack open the courtyard, which we might do next time. But let's see a quick update on the people we had. Let's see, was Sirius dead? Let's see, Cyclone has meditated and lost Selfish, that's good. Renald has been inspired with holy worship and wishes to remain in prayer. They have recovered 62 and they're they're no longer abrasive. So he's still in the Abbey. Miss Lana went on a drunken bender and hasn't been seen since the previous evening. So Miss Lana is currently unavailable. We have no idea where she's gone. Let's see, and Ritzbund has had an unforgettable evening and has formed an attachment. She gained a love interest. Well, that's good, because that's a good thing, because that's actually a particularly good thing under the circumstances, because she gained major benefits from going to the brothel anyway, so I'm just going to keep sending her there. However, Sinister 7 has provided us with a problem. See, because of the trait Gambler, Sinister 7 will only gamble in town to relieve stress, which leads us to the problem that they are bad at gambling. So we're gonna have to send them to get this taken care of before we can actually start dealing with the stress proper. Ah yes, and I'm fairly certain another interesting trick about the Flagellant. They will only go to the Penance Hall. It is the only place that they will go to relieve stress. There is actually a negative trait you can pick up where they will only go to the Penance Hall to relieve stress, but the Flagellant doesn't need to have it, but that's just the class feature. They will only come here. And let's see... and we can drop you... Actually, you know what? We'll send him to the brothel. He can have some fun. He definitely deserves it. But alas, for the moment, we will raise a toast to Serious Armor, who tragically met his end at the claws of a scarecrow, despite trying to help lead the team and hold it together. He will be missed. Or at the very least, he will be replaced. But let's see, what have we got? We have a man-at-arms who is a beast slayer, which isn't bad. He's Mercurial. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that word. Which means he has a bit less chance to trigger a virtue if his stress goes up. And he is a gambler. We also have another Vestral, who is stout, which means they increase healing skills while camping, and will actually gain a virtue chance in the case of stress, but they have an intense craving for alcohol. We also have someone new we haven't seen before, is a grave robber. Who in this case is fated, which means they have the chance to turn a miss into a hit, which is a good one, and a skilled gambler. so they have increased chances of winning while gambling. She also believes that she is possessed by demons. So, yay. And finally, another bounty hunter, with Warren Scavenger, which means they gain scouting chance on the Warrens. Armor Tinkerer, which gives them an upgrade. It's cheaper to upgrade their armor. He's also nocturnal and got a cave phobia. So he's slower if the torch is too bright, and he does not do well with fish people. Well, we do have an opening. And though can we? No, we can't quite yet develop that, which is a shame. But we can't quite increase the number of heroes we've got. I might leave this open for a bit to see just what comments can come up below, to see if there's any particular favorites that we want added to the party. But until then, my name is Brightops, and I look forward to hearing from you.